What a wonderful crowd, and thank you for your gorgeous Phoenix weather. We came in from the East Coast where the winter cold is already settling in on us, so it's a delight to be here. I'm Margaret Lowe. I'm president of AtlanticLIVE. That's the events division of the Atlantic magazine, and I'm delighted to have you here for the Renewal series. We're here to talk about how local innovators and city leaders, like so many of you here with us today, are taking on the most pressing social and economic challenges that Phoenix faces. The Newton, this mixed-use downtown space in many ways embodies the spirit and sensibility of the conversation that we want to have here today. And I want to explain a little bit about what brought us here to Phoenix in the first place. The Atlantic has been on a year-and-a-half mission to identify those people and organizations dedicated to driving positive change in their cities. And we've already had one round of Renewal Award winners, and now we're looking for new nominations. The deadline to name a change maker in your community is fast approaching. It's November 30th, which is less than 2 weeks away. So there's too much to detail here, but if you want to find out more, we can tell you about it afterwards, and you could also look at the renewalproject.com. As we begin this conversation here today, it's actually important to note a couple of things. That Phoenix actually has a lot of issues to grapple with, like so many cities, and like so many southwestern towns, it was hit hard by the recession. And in response, city leaders here worked to right the economy by investing in white-collar jobs, strengthening trade with Mexico, and creating an innovation-friendly scene for the city and for the budding startup community. And while, as you all know, Phoenix has rebounded since 2008 and is creating jobs again, the city still struggles to ensure that this economy works for everybody in the valley. The challenge is most evident for Phoenix's large Hispanic population, which, according to the latest census, makes up close to half of all city residents, a number that continues to grow. Phoenix is also a blue capital of a red state. You all know that. And the urban urban-rural divide that was so evident in last week's election is also apparent here, with stark differences of opinion about how to tackle the biggest issues. So, before we dive into all of those things I just described, I do want to mention that the Renewal Awards and this morning's gathering are made possible by Allstate. Our tremendous thanks to Allstate team for its support over many years. I now have the great pleasure to invite Allstate's John Monahan to say a few words.